News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Tonight on News 46, the principal of Tonopah High School is arrested. Desert View Hospital held their second annual golf tournament, and the Senior Center is having a St. Patrick's Day dance. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, March 10th, 2015. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. Well, 57-year-old Alvin Eisman has been taken into custody in Tonopah. Eastman is the principal of Tonopah High School. He is facing charges of open and gross lewdness and child abuse. The Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrested him on Monday after a female student at the school said Eastman touched her breasts. A second student allegedly reported to police that the principal punched him in the arm. Well, jurors in the Boston Marathon bombings trial were shown a key piece of evidence today. Joe Zarnave's writings on the inside of the boat he used as a hideout. Prosecutors presented photos of 3 panels of the boat that had messages written in pencil. The trial stated last week that Zarnaev, who is charged with 30 counts related to the April 15, 2013 bombings that killed 3 people and wounded more than 260 others. A 4th person, an MIT police officer, was ambushed and killed in his patrol car 3 days after the bombings as Dzhokhar and his brother Tamerlan allegedly ran from police. 26-year-old Tamerlan Zarnaev was killed after a gun battle with police. Dzhokhar wrote on the boat he was hiding in the boat about God having a plan for each person. He said he was to hide in the boat and shed some light on his and his brother's actions. Well, Desert View Hospital held their second annual golf tournament at Mountain Falls.
We are very excited about it. We've got about 100 golfers here, and they're out on the course right now. They went off this morning, and they're having a great time.
So this golf tournament came about to raise funds for what?
The hospital has a foundation. It's called the DVH Foundation. It raises money to be able to provide scholarships to students who graduate from prompt schools who want to pursue an education in healthcare. And we're happy to announce that we'll be awarding 2 scholarships, our very first ones, at the end of this school year.
And so how many golfers did you have entered this tournament?
We have 98 who are here today. So, yeah.
There's some special contests out there. I saw the hole-in-one. Tell me about that.
Yes, so Inspiration Senior Living has sponsored our hole-in-one contest. It's a $60,000 cash prize. If someone wins, it's a 1 in 13,000 chance, but it could happen. The company who helps organize that had somebody win just a couple months ago, so it is possible. So they're out there, and that's on hole 14 here on the course. So it's a pretty difficult hole, but they're having a lot of fun.
You have a lot of awards here and some gift prizes. Tell me about that.
Yep, so we've got a variety of donations from people in the community who have given us raffle prizes, including Spring Mountain with their hot laps, Jetpack America, Front Sight, and a bunch of others. So we're very grateful for all of those donations. Assemblyman James Oscarson and his wife Rebecca also donated a gift basket. And then our trophies, of course, are here for our first, second, third place teams. And we also do we call it the We Play for Charity team. So whoever comes in last place, they get a trophy as well.
So this is a great organization, a really wonderful event. What's coming up next for Desert View Hospital? And can people still donate to this foundation if they didn't make the golf tournament?
They definitely can. The foundation is a year-round thing, so this is the one fundraiser that we really do that really helps to bring in the funds. But we will take a donation at any time. All they need to do is just call the hospital, ask for me, and I would be happy to help arrange that.
And how can the kids apply for these scholarships?
We are currently working with the high school with Mr. Brockman and some of the counselors there to get all the criteria set, all those little details, and hopefully within the next month we'll have that information to the high school. We'll also announce it in the local media so that kids know to apply.
And before we head into our break, we would like to wish Deanna O'Donnell from everybody here at KPVM a very, very happy birthday, and we hope that you have an amazing birthday today. And after these messages, find out who won the donkey basketball that was held on Friday.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, donkey basketball was in town this past Friday. This annual fundraiser was a huge success. Noah Began reports.
We have a fundraiser for Rosemary Clark Middle School and the Pahrump Valley High School. It's our third annual. It's been well. Each year gets more and more people coming out.
So there were teachers and students and lots of people riding donkeys and playing basketball at the same time.
Correct. We had, like I said, an elementary team. We had a high school team. We had a sheriff's department team. We had a business team. We had a lot of community involvement for this fun activity tonight.
And you were announcing all the games?
Yeah, they seem to wrangle me in every single year to announce it, which is great because with my knees the way they are, it kind of gives me a great excuse to say I can't ride no donkeys.
So who do you think were some of our MVPs this year?
Well, I'd say the donkeys are the first ones because they seem to be always playing every quarter out there. They're going hard. So I would say the MVP, the number one MVP, you know, those two nacho cheese boys, Veloz, Ben Veloz and Armando Veloz. They seem to have figured it out how to work together as a team, and that's 2 years in a row they've taken it now.
And they were on the RCMS team, which won the championship here tonight?
That is correct. Like I said, they've been working together now, well, their whole lives, but that's why it's fun to pick on them because, you know, they're known as nacho cheese, and that's my cheese. So, like I said, they figured it out. So.
And where are all the proceeds going that were earned this evening?
Well, they'll use them for student prizes. They'll use them for various field trips that the kids want to take by the end of the year. It's reward parties.
Well, that looks like it was a lot of fun. James Oscarson, who is the chair of the Assembly Committee on Health and Human Services, announced the committee will hold a meeting in Carson City tomorrow, Wednesday, March 11th, to discuss medical and other health-related services available to veterans throughout Nevada. At the request of Chair Oscarson, the meeting will begin with an overview of the Veterans Rural Health Advisory Committee provided by the Director of Military and Veterans Policy Office of the Governor. All interested Nevadans are invited to attend the meeting or view online from the calendar of meetings on the legislative webpage at leg.state.nv.us. That's leg.state.nv.us. And now we have a new segment called Student News. Here is Savannah and Bethany with this week's report.
I'm Savannah Greenup. And I'm Bethany Calvert, and we're bringing you your student news. Pahrump Valley High School will be letting out early on March 18th. School will be dismissed at 10:45 for parent-teacher conferences. Times for conferences are 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. RCMS will be having their parent-teacher conference on March 18th, and the elementary schools will be having theirs on March 19th.
Here's your Trojan sports schedule. Today, the track team will be traveling to Western High School, and on Saturday, they will be traveling to Faith Lutheran to participate in the High Cotter meet. On Thursday, varsity baseball and softball will be traveling to River Valley, and JV baseball and softball will be traveling to Indian Springs on Friday. Also, spring break is coming. Pahrump Valley High School will have early dismissal on April 3rd, and they will be dismissed at 10:45 a.m. All Pahrump schools will have spring break from April 6th to the 10th, and they will be returning to school on Monday, April 13th.
I'm Savannah Greenup.
And I'm Bethany Calvert.
And we're bringing you your student news.
If you have any student news stories of your own, please email news@kpvm.tv.
All right, well, after these messages, find out what kind of fun activities there's going to be for St. Patty's Day at the Senior Center. Welcome back to News 46. There's a special St. Patrick's Day dance this Saturday night at the Pahrump Senior Center.
We have our St. Patrick's Day dance on the 14th of March here at the Senior Center. It's sponsored by Creekside Hospice again. We are going to have food and dancing and live music this time. A couple of gentlemen that play horn that have come into the center a few times have volunteered to do the music for us. Gives you a break, Deanna. And then lots of fun stuff, raffles, food. We'll just have a good time. All our dances have been a lot of fun. And that is on the 14th. Tickets are $10 a person. It'll be from 6 to 10. Just give me a call here at the center or come by and you can pick up tickets from us. And Creekside Hospice.
This is going to be a St. Patrick's Day theme?
St. Patrick's Day theme, yes. So come dressed in green.
And so much fun. The general public can come, can't they?
Absolutely. It's open to anyone in the community over 21. Have a good time. We always do. We've got quite a few tickets sold and we look to sell more. And it's for the Senior Center, sponsored by Creekside Hospice, so all proceeds will come to the center.
Wonderful. If people would like to donate to the center, get involved, or buy their tickets, how can they do that?
Just give us a call at 727-5008 or just stop by the center at 1370 West Basin. We're inside the Sunset Community Mobile Home Park, in case anybody can't find us.
And here's Phil Huff with the Pahrump Valley Museum to tell you about Saturday's lecture.
Hi, it's Phil from the museum. Just wanted to remind you, next Saturday, the 14th, we're going to have another of our monthly lectures. And our featured speaker for this Saturday is Debbie Woodland from the UNR Extension. That's the extension where they teach you about plants and trees and all the other things good. And Debbie's going to be there and tell you what grows in Pahrump. And everyone wants to know that. Well, we're growing some stuff that Debbie doesn't have anything to do with, but you can come and find out about roses and petunias and chrysanthemums and trees and bushes and all that. It'll be a fun day, and men are allowed. It's not for women only. You come down there and learn how to grow anything and have questions for Debbie. She knows all about it. After all, she's from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. She would know about the desert, wouldn't she? So be there and hear Debbie. We'll see you this Saturday at the museum. We're on Basin Avenue between 160 and Blag. It's at 1 o'clock. It's free, no charge. If you have any questions, call Marilyn at the museum. The number is 751-1970. See you Saturday. Thank you.
Well, NASCAR driver Kevin Harvick won the Cobalt 400 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway on Sunday. Harvick has finished either first or second in the last 6 races and is the current defending NASCAR champion.
Jimmy John's Budweiser Chevrolet, driven by Kevin Harvick from Bakersfield, California, position number 18, car number 4.
Friday, you would have thought that the end of the world had come because you looked at everybody on the team and it was like, oh my gosh, we qualified 18th. And I just went back to my motorhome and laughed and realized that, we were really disappointed about qualifying 18th and knew that these guys were going to go home and concentrate on what they needed to do. For me, I've been fortunate to be around it a long time. I think that they actually have forgot that we won the championship last year, and that's the best thing that could have happened because it's a week-to-week goal of acting like you've never won a race in your life.
Well, I definitely have to say that I was actually there for the Cobalt 400 race, and Kevin Harvick is my favorite driver, and I do have to say that I'm very proud of him. His car was in very, very good shape, and he drove very well. Again, that is my favorite driver, and I'm very proud of him. Well, when we return, we will have your weather with no begin.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Tuesday, March 10th. Today we had mostly sunny skies with a high of 77 degrees. Your average temperature on this time of year is 69 degrees. Winds were coming from the south today at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 7 miles per hour. The UV index today was 4, which is moderate. Humidity was at 12% today. The sun popped up around 7:03 this morning, and the record high back in 1972 was 89 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 49 degrees. Your average temperature on this time of year is 48 degrees. Winds will be coming from the east-southeast this evening at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be around 34%. Sunset will be around 6:47 this evening, and the record low back in 1962 was 29 degrees. Well, tomorrow we'll have cloudy skies with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 46 degrees, so the temperatures will be going down just a little bit, but again, they'll still be up there. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour, so we'll definitely be having some high winds tomorrow. Make sure you're safe, especially on the roadways. Humidity will be around 21% tomorrow. Sunrise will be at 7:02 a.m. and the UV index will be 3, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, again, cloudy skies tomorrow. We'll have sunny skies this Thursday and Friday. But those clouds should be rolling back in this weekend, and they should be sticking around through about mid-next week. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the mid-70s. That'll be going all the way up into the mid-80s early next week, so it'll definitely be getting warmer as we head into next week. Your low temperatures, you'll be looking at a similar pattern. It'll be starting off in the mid-40s, going up into the mid-50s early next week.
Thank you very much, Noah. Well, on Thursday, March 12th, Inspiration Senior Living will be sponsoring and hosting the Nuclear Care Partners presentation from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. If you or a loved one have worked in the energy industry, Nuclear Care Partners has important information regarding the health and well-being of former energy workers. To reserve your spot, please call 751-2300. And tickets are available now for the Las Vegas 51's professional baseball team. Get your tickets now at America First Credit Union box office at Cashman Field. The box office is open Monday through Friday from noon till 4:30 p.m. Tickets can also be purchased through Ticketmaster. You can call 800-745-3000 or buy them online. And as we told you earlier in the broadcast, the St. Patrick's Day dance will be held at the Pahrump Senior Center from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. on Saturday, March 14th. Tickets are $10 per person. For more information, call 727-5008. And Pioneer Territory Casa is celebrating St. Patrick's Day again this year with the Casual and Fun Crab Fest. The event will be held on Saturday, March 14th at 6 p.m. at Nye Community Coalition, located at 1020 East Wilson Road. For more information, call 513-5914. And the general meetings for the Disabled American Veteran Chapter 15 and the auxiliary are monthly on the third Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. at the Nye Community Coalition's main building on the corner of Wilson and West Streets. All veterans, family members, and other interested parties are invited to attend these meetings. Amateur radio license exams will be given on Saturday, March 14th at 1 p.m. at the Nye County Emergency Management at 1510 Seary Lane here in Pahrump from 8 a.m. until noon at the same location. There will be a study program for those who want an amateur radio license. For further information, call Dick Grady at 775-751-5242. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we wish our viewers and KACE 95.9 listeners a great evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Until then, good night.